Howdy boys, it's NPC and today we're back for another Drip or Drown episode. And in this episode we're going to be customizing the brand new Albany Brigham and putting it up to your guys' votes to see whether or not I should keep the car after my customization. But before we can do that, of course we have to go over the votes from last week's Drip or Drown episode, which was of the Dubachi Massacro, and in an overwhelming victory, 26-5. This car was voted drip worthy, meaning we get to keep it, and it will live to see more days on the road, thankfully. So let's go over to the garage where the Brigham is stored and we'll start customizing. In case any of you guys didn't watch the last customization battle, which was also of the Massacro, I used this build and the votes haven't come out yet, but I don't think it's looking too good. So I'm at least glad that I get to keep one of my Massacres. I think this is such a clean build and we'll see. We'll see how it fares. All right, here we are in our LS Customs. I think this vehicle is based off of the Ghostbusters vehicle. Correct me if I'm wrong. I actually didn't watch Ghostbusters growing up, so I don't really know. I kind of do like the trimming on the side. That looks super clean. Do we like the wheel cover? There has to be a wheel cover, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the arch cover on. Hopefully that's the secondary color and we can change that somehow. But yeah, I think that looks super clean. Brakes, of course, we're going to throw on as well. For our bumpers, we have 5 options. Not too shabby. We could go for chrome, secondary, stock, and smooth. Okay, that just removes the plate off the front, which low-key, it looks pretty nice with the plate. I guess it would look cooler just to take it off, huh? And then there's a lot of chrome detailing. Do we want to embrace that, or do we want to just pretend it's not there and keep going with the normal stuff? Let's go with the secondary smooth bumper for now. I want to play around with the secondary color, accent the car a little bit, see what we can do. And then, of course, we can change that if we need to. For the rear bumper, is chrome by default. Oh, we can throw on the spare tire. It looks so futuristic. This back end here, it looks like it's from Back to the Future with those kind of torpedo shaped lights. I think I actually do quite like the spare tire on the back. So let's go ahead and do that in the secondary color as well. For our engine, we're gonna max that out. For the exhaust, lots of dual shotgun options, and then we have the large side exhausts. They're all pretty ugly, so I think I'm gonna go for, honestly, the chrome stock exhausts look pretty good. Or maybe we can double up on those since we have the 2 lights. Get some synergy going on in the back. Okay, so that looks pretty good. For a grill, honestly, a chrome grill wouldn't look horrible. Oh my god, that one looks like shark teeth. That looks so demonic. We could make it look bloody in the front. That would be kind of cool. If we did the let's see, we can make the secondary color a red or something. What's like a bloody red? No, these I feel like are too dark. Garnet red. Honestly, formula red. Let's just go with formula red for now, and then we can go back to our bumpers and switch that one to the primary bumper, and then switch the grill to the secondary color, and now it looks like a man-eater. These look like teeth, do they not? I kind of like that. That's cool. That's creative, I think. Let's see if we can embrace that build a little more. For the hood accessories, we can add trumpet horns and reflectors. I think we just add more detail, make it look more menacing. For the actual hood itself, we could do a chrome ribbed hood, which does look really nice actually, with the logo. That would be sick. Bug catchers. Oh, the skull air blower. That's pretty unique, but it's already got a face on it. So I think maybe we should go for, no, not that one. We can't have the logo and the chrome pinstripe in the primary color. That's kind of unfortunate, but oh well. I think we're just gonna go with the primary chrome trim hood. That looks pretty clean, but also a little more aggressive because the chrome trim kind of spikes out a little bit. Of course, truck horn. That one is scary. And then we definitely change up the interior. Do we want the stretcher or the coffin? I think the coffin makes a little more sense with this build. So I'm gonna go for the coffin. Just makes it look a little more ominous, you know, and then you get the feel that it's like a monster or whatever. For our headlights, I think we leave them in the stock yellow, because xenons are just way too modern. Like, who gets scared off of xenon lights? You know what I'm saying? It's not creepy and old. Neon kit will perhaps revisit. I think that really just depends on the rest of the build. For the livery, oh, that's sick. I love red pinstripes, but at the same time, That kind of destroys how scary the build is supposed to look. Resty Mission Row SA. Huh. I'm not digging any of these like that much, to be honest. What does this say? White sharp pinstripes. We can't see that. Not in the white anyway. So maybe we'll skip out on the livery for now. We'll definitely check those out towards the end. For our mirrors, I want to do something chrome. But those upside down mirrors kind of, I think those are kind of nice. They're also kind of ugly at the same time. Maybe we don't do those. Maybe we go for the chrome rounded mirrors instead. That looks a lot better. You know what? No, it doesn't. I think I just want to stick with the stock mirrors because they have that sort of bullet shape similar to the rear headlights. That's going to go with the rest of the build better. Plate, we're going to make that yellow on black. And then for our respray, I am just thinking about going for a black. I know it's kind of basic to go for black and red, but if we do this and then we go look at the front. Can we look at the front, please? That looks pretty menacing. This looks like a man-eating car, I think anyway. Let's see if there's anything else that catches our eye here, but I get the feeling that black is definitely going to be the way to go. We could do like brown too. It's like a bear. That looks a little more creepy, honestly. We'll come back to this part, I think. We should also give it a red tint. Maybe give it a slight red hue with the garnet red. Oh, the sunset red kind of looks fire. Oh, this stripe just looks so ugly is the thing. Secondary color, that is going to change the front, which sucks. And then for a trim color, we can make that like a wine red or a Cabernet. I think Cabernet is a little creepy, you know, something you'd see in a mansion, like haunted house type beat. We can throw on some sirens on the top. The emergency lights are kind of creepy, no? The front emergency lights, I like that. Looks wild, but I'm just trying to make it look scary. For the roofs, nothing really is catching my eye here. Maybe that chrome rib at the start. I feel like it's kind of ugly. Yeah, I'm gonna skip out on that. The suspension, we are gonna drop that down. Transmission, max it out. Turbo, tuned. And then for our wheels, I don't know. What's a scary looking wheel? This one. Fujiwara Customs. I know this is like the tuner rim, but I think it's okay. Well, not gonna look good with that chrome trimming. Oh, I think a muscle rim would do the trick. El Jefe. That one's not bad. Can we put that in a black? Nope, that one also is a chrome trimming. What is this? These are so ugly. Okay, 6-gun. I like 6-guns. That's cool. Wheel color is, of course, black. Bulletproof tires. We could go for a red tire smoke, maybe? No, I feel like that's gonna look so bad. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe black tire smoke. That one I can accept. And then for the windows, of course, we're gonna limo tint that. Make it so that you can't see the driver. And are we happy with this? Honestly, this looks like I do not want to pull out with this. So I think we're gonna switch things up a little bit here. The secondary color, it's just so ugly, bro. It's just so ugly. The only other thing I can see like working on this is a white and a blue. You know what I mean? Just make it look all nice and happy, like that lady from Cars. I don't remember her name, but she's kind of got that teal sort of color. It's like some sort of teal. Probably the crew color is the closest that we're gonna get, because ultra blue's honestly too dark, but this is too green. But I think it's the closest we're gonna get, so I'm gonna slap on the crew color. Or you know what we could do is put the primary color in the crew color and then do the secondary as a darker green. That might look nice. Okay, I lied. It doesn't. It does not, sadly. What about the primary in the dark green? Nope, still a little funky. Honestly, I think it's just ice white for the primary with an ice white pearlescent. Make that nice and bright. And then for a trim color, we're gonna have to make that some sort of green. Oh, it sucks that we can't match, but oh man, it sucks that we can't match. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, what are we supposed to do? Just a black interior? Because white looks whack, let's be honest. We could do some sort of like light brown. I don't think that would be too bad. Maybe a bleached brown or a straw brown, but straw brown's a little more like old looking. Is it? No, it's not. That's a really nice looking brown. I just think a lighter color would match well with the green since it's so bright. The wheel color, I think there's some sort of like pea green. Yeah, there we go. Tire smoke, I'm gonna change that. We could do a crew smoke. That's sick. That's so sick. Okay, and then let's go through and fix the rest of these options so that the car doesn't look whack. We can't change the skirts away from chrome. That sucks, honestly, because this looks stupid. This looks so stupid, but whatever. I think it's best that the secondary color is in the green. I think that looks nice. And honestly, I think we take off the spare tire. Or no, we can leave that on. We could totally leave the spare tire on. I was thinking maybe we could switch to the vertical grill bars for our grill, and I like the look of this because it's kind of like ribbed. Like it's like muscle tendons or something, but I'm not sure how well it goes with the vehicle, so I think I'm gonna stick with what we have right now, the secondary aggressive grille. I think the hood stays in the primary with the chrome, but maybe we want to switch that to that with the logo. Definitely doesn't look as clean. Okay, whatever. We'll just keep it as it is right now. I think we keep the coffin interior just for the curtains. It looks nice. I don't like any of the liveries. I don't know why. I just don't think any of them look that good. Is the car too naked without a livery though? Because if anything, I would do sugar skulls. This looks like trash, bruh. This looks so bad. Okay, we're gonna pivot one more time. Rusty Bichon Row SA livery. I'm gonna stick with this because I think it is the best looking livery in the car. I think it just looks really good. And I don't think it's gonna be that difficult to pivot because there's red. That's going to be our accent color, of course. Ambulances are already set in white. I think we need to scrap the pearlescent. But other than that, the build is like almost done. So we're just going to swap to the chrome vintage mirrors. I feel like ambulances like have these types of mirrors hanging off of them. Maybe I'm thinking of fire truck mirrors, but whatever. We're going to put on the blue on white plate 1. For our respray, we are gonna check out the browns because that's the only brown's the only alternate color, right? But I think since the rest is already kind of built onto the car, it's just got to be white because ambulances are white. This is what a beat up ambulance would look like. Pearlescent, I think we could make that. Does it need any shine? Maybe like a dark steel. That's the brightest I'm gonna give it though. Nothing brighter than that. Secondary color, I think we're gonna go back to a red. What's gonna match that kind of shade right there? I think it's blaze red because these ones are too dark. Blaze red seems like, or lava red. I think lava red might be a little more accurate actually. So let's go with lava red for the secondary color. Our trim color, do we want to make that red as well? Lava red is far too bright. We could go with like a sunset red, or we could go with the brown. I think ambulances don't really have red interiors, right? What's the most worn down one? Probably one of these, moss brown or wood beach brown, but they look so bad. I don't even know if I want to do that. Honestly, the bleach brown cooks. Let's just leave it like that. For the roof, we don't need any accessories. We aren't going to change the roof because all of these are like family style car options, and that is not what we're going for. I think we will throw on the rear lights as well. Oh my god, what are these? What are these antennas? I'm super intrigued, but what are these? Why are they so long and like pointing in the opposite directions? That's ugly. Okay, I think we have the best option here, except for maybe this one, the double emergency lights. I don't hate that. Let's do that actually. Suspension, I think I am gonna raise it a little bit to lowered suspension. And then for our wheel color, this should be our last item right here. We could just match the red, honestly. There's no lava red. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, so does that mean we go for chrome 6 guns? Just match the chrome on the car? Is that the wave? I don't know what the most utility rim is supposed to be, because this is an ambulance, no? Oh, I was really excited to do the red. I was excited to do the red rim. I think we have to. I think we still have to, because it looks so bad in everything else. Blaze red is a little bright. I think garnet red is probably the least offensive red, or sunset red. But sunset's too orangey, you know? I guess you could argue that one's orangey too. Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go with garnet red. I think it just fits like the rust kind of color a little more. You know what I'm saying? Old rusty vehicle. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Tire smoke ring reset back to white. And then the last thing is the interior, of course, is gonna be the stretcher now. And then we'll brighten up the windows a little bit so that you can see that. And I don't think I want the chrome arch cover over the rim, so we're going to switch that back to the chrome trim. And for this front end, we could probably switch it to the secondary color. I think that looks a little cooler than the primary. Get a little more red on there. Okay, and with that, our build is complete. Let's take it out. Okay, here's the interior of the car. There's our stretcher in the back. Not anything crazy. I do think the speedometer is pretty sick though. That's very old-like. Oh my god, this car feels like shit to drive. Jesus Christ. I do think it looks pretty cool though. I'm happy we were able to settle on a build because honestly, the way it was going before, that was for sure a sell. This, I don't think is too bad. I think the colors mesh well together. It's a little bit zombie apocalypse-like, you know, with all the rust and the like bloodiness to it with the red. It looks cool though. I'm happy with this. I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out because I really didn't want to go for a Ghostbusters vehicle. I don't have the livery unlocked, and also I am just personally not a fan of Ghostbusters. And then I couldn't do the build with the lady from Cars, and then the man eating card look also didn't work out. So I'm happy that we were able to settle on something. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm really curious to see how the votes are going to turn out, because I would not say that this car has had the its reception. I don't think it's been super well received so far by the community. Some people love it, some people absolutely hate it. But of course, that, my friends, is going to wrap it up for our drip or drown of the Albany Brigham. Make sure you guys vote down in the comment section below. I'll have a pinned comment saying vote here, and you can like either drip or drown, depending on if you want me to sell the vehicle or not. And of course, if drown outweighs drip, I will sell this vehicle in the next episode. And while you're down there voting, make sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below and let me know what you would like to see for the next drip or drown episode. And let me know your thoughts on this vehicle, because I think it's interesting and I like hearing the different opinions. Sub to the channel if you guys are new. We'll have more drip or drowns coming out every Tuesday. And that's about it. So, take care and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!